It's Monday, September 8th. I'm Macy Egeland. Only in Newsday, new claims that Northrop Grumman concealed toxic metals at Bethpage Community Park. In a new court filing, Oyster Bay town officials accused the global aerospace and defense company with failing to test neon-colored yellow and green soil for hexavalent chromium, a known carcinogen. Company officials call the town's filing, quote, meritless. First in Newsday, a protest outside Huntington Hospital after a man was arrested by federal immigration agents. Family members tell us Jonathan Interiano was taken here after he was hurt while being arrested yesterday morning outside of 7-Eleven in Huntington Station. We spoke to his brother.
This is not fair. This is unjustifiable. Like I said, we're all humans and nobody deserves this type of treatment, you know?
U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement did not respond to Newsday's request for comment. A Port Jefferson Station man is due in court today, accused of robbing a senior in the Jake's 58 Casino Hotel parking lot. Police say Aaron Hayes took cash out of the 71-year-old man's pocket yesterday afternoon and knocked him to the ground. 2 Good Samaritans intervened. Hayes was arrested last night. Only in Newsday, the Smithtown Library is closer to rebuilding its storm-damaged main branch. The town board voted unanimously last month to authorize the $16.5 million bond. The building had closed for 9 months after the August 2024 storm dropped 10 inches of rain across the North Shore, significantly damaging that library. A national animal welfare organization is looking to expand its footprint to Long Island. Best Friends Animal Society is proposing a facility in Woodbury. The 14,000-square-foot Crossways Park Drive office building would be converted into a space to treat animals from shelters along the East Coast. Let's talk about your Monday forecast now. It's feeling a little like fall out there with cooler than average temperatures this week across the island. Let's take a look outside right now at Sag Harbor Bay and Sag Harbor. Beautiful shot there to start your work week off on this Monday. Mostly sunny this afternoon, highs around 71 degrees later on today at MacArthur Airport. Tomorrow, your Tuesday, dry again, some clouds and a little breezy, but highs around 73 degrees, not bad. However, we are tracking some possible rain showers on Wednesday. Keep that in mind. The rest of the week, though, is looking good if you're already looking ahead to next weekend. Right now, sunny, mid-70s, pretty nice.
Long Island weather is brought to you by PTRC.
Only in Newsday, new claims that toxic metals were concealed at a local community park. Sherry Einhorn has the story you'll see only in Newsday.
I just hope that they move on with this and get this settled so people can move on with their lives.
Lori Franks is beyond frustrated. She's lived in Bethpage nearly her whole life. She was diagnosed with breast cancer in 2017, and she's part of the class action suit against Northrop Grumman. The company is accused of contaminating the soil at Bethpage Community Park with chemicals for decades that are known cancer causers.
It's scary.
Attorneys for the town of Oyster Bay are now accusing Northrop of deception and concealment tactics, claiming the company deliberately didn't test neon-colored substances found in the soil after contractors discovered concrete-encased chemical drums.
He gave me a list of problems that can come from hexavalent chromium exposure, everything you all have.
Hexavalent chromium was the focus of the film Erin Brockovich. The town says testing found alarming levels of the chemical compound, which is a known carcinogen.
They failed to test it, we believe, because they didn't want to let the public know, and they didn't want to be responsible for its remediation. So here we are.
Northrop Grumman, along with the New York State Department of Environmental Conservation, claim the company has conducted adequate testing for hexavalent chromium. According to this August 1st court filing, attorneys for Northrop said the company has long been on top of hexavalent chromium, which will be addressed as part of the final remedial plan for the park once the town stops wasting time and money on frivolous claims and comes to the negotiating table. Northrop did not respond to Newsday's request for comment.
It's insane, and nobody wants to give each other the right answers. They just want to fight and pass the buck to whoever they can pass it to.
While the town and Northrop Grumman continue their legal battle, neighborhood residents say they're stuck in the middle with nothing left to do except wait.
You're left in limbo. You don't know whether you're coming or you're going. It's like, are you going to do anything? Are you going to clean it up? What are we doing?
It's a question that, as of now, has no clear answer. In Bethpage, I'm Sherry Einhorn for Newsday TV.
And you can read more about the story on Newsday.com. Click Get More below that Newsday TV video box. One of music's biggest nights was back on the island. Elisa DiStefano has the highlights from the red carpet at the VMAs in Elmont.
For the second year in a row, the party is at our house. Music history being made here at UBS Arena. The VMAs brought the biggest stars in music and Long Island legends home. Here at home on Long Island, what does it mean for you to get this award here in your hometown?
I mean, first and foremost, anything New York is what we represent. So to get something like this in your backyard and all the other flowers we've been getting in such an abundance in the backyard that we've been getting it in, which is home sweet home.
Yeah.
It's like the best feeling in the world because you could really have all of the people that was a part of your nurturing, the way you was molded, shaped, created, and built to be.
Uniondale's Busta Rhymes was honored with the Rock the Bells Visionary Award.
He's getting the first Rock the Bells award, you know what I mean, for his vision and everything. And we are visionaries.
Thank you, King.
From his friend, fellow Long Islander, and VMA's host, LL Cool J.
Home ain't nothing like home, and ain't nothing like getting your flowers at home.
Who are you most excited to see?
Mariah Carey, obviously. I love Mariah Carey. Are you kidding me? I'm gonna die.
Huntington's Mariah Carey received the Video Vanguard Award. I think we all know who you're rooting for tonight.
Yes, yeah. I think so. I think like 7 nominations. That's crazy. Yeah, so I'm really, of course, pulling for my little sister. I think she deserves it. She also released a movie as a music video. You know what I'm saying? Like her music video is 30 minutes. So like, give it to her. Give them all to her.
What does it mean to perform here tonight?
Great. I feel, as Latinos, we gotta keep showing up, and that's what we do. And celebrating also, Ricky Martin. It's a blessing.
It's gonna be sick. We're gonna bring the energy. It's gonna be a big party.
It's glamorous and fun and, totally music oriented, which is just everything. And it's awesome to be here.
They certainly rocked the house here at UBS Arena. So happy to be here for it. In Elmont, Elisa DiStefano, Newsday TV.
Definitely a fun night. Read more about the VMAs on Newsday.com. Click Get More below that Newsday TV video box. We're launching a new series today, highlighting one of the most beautiful areas on the island. We're headed out east with Doug Geed.
This is said to be the very first farm stand on the North Fork. It was the 1950s when the Wickham family started selling their produce directly to customers who came to their farm. I'm Doug Geed for Newsday TV, but the history of this Cutchogue farm goes back way beyond the 1950s.
We farm on the order of 150 acres.
More than half of that acreage is used to grow fruit, berries and cherries, peaches and pears, apples and apricots.
I grew up here in the 1950s and 60s.
Tom Wickham's ancestors settled on the North Fork in the late 1600s. He estimates that he's the 13th generation to own and operate this farm.
We like to welcome our people and we get to know them, because I'm usually out in the field myself. People have been here 2, sometimes 3 generations, and they proudly come up to me and say, you know, I've been here all since the 1960s or something like that.
One of the big draws here is the U-Pick option. The Dooley family drives all the way from western Nassau to eastern Suffolk to pick apples here every year.
They love the berries and we love the apples. We usually try to come this time of year when the apples are just starting to get ripe.
It's just about picking the fruit and being able to eat it right away. It's so fresh and it makes them appreciate it more, and it's a healthy treat, right?
Maybe not quite so healthy, but definitely a treat, is what they bake here with what they grow.
Every single day you can have our apple cider donuts. We do a wide assortment of pies, so we'll bake the pies fresh every day. We also have our apple turnovers, which we started a couple years ago, all handmade with our fresh apples right now.
And it's not a bad marketing strategy that the kitchen is right in the farm stand where customers are shopping.
I had 2 vents installed for the ovens and the donut machines, so at 7 in the morning, the entire town smells like baked goods.
And no matter what food customers leave here with, the farmer also hopes they leave with a taste of history, an appreciation of all the people that have worked this land literally for centuries to feed others.
We bought the property, I say we, my ancestors and the colonial settlers bought that land for 2 head of oxen, and it's in the Southold Town records. Part of that field was 15 acres that was farmed by American Indians, and it was farmed for over 300 years. Ever since then, it's been another 300 plus years. So that makes a good 700 years of continuous production in farming.
For Newsday TV, I'm Doug Geed.
So much history, and for more places to pick and other things to do on the island, go to Newsday.com, click Get More below the Newsday TV video box.
An inside look at Long Island businesses as Newsday presents LI Works. Join Ken Buffa as he samples unique jobs and meets the people behind them. LI Works, now available at Newsday.com/LI Works.
See more on these stories on Newsday.com and watch us streaming anytime on Local Now, YouTube, and the other streaming services that you see here. I'm Macy Eglund. More local news coming up.